We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Tanner Roark gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Verdugo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
7 o'clock.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Devers is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Coming to the plate now, Cavan Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cavan.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. From the stretch, a bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, B-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Two and two.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And it's fouled away. Biggio leads off second with one gone in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Three and two now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Chavis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fouled away. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And that ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Michael Chavis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike three, and there are two away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes
The
Gurriel.
left fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
He's set, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Now the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Joe Panic stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. 1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand. After blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Here's the first pitch to him. Alex Verdugo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now back. Third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
the catcher, number 9.
Ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
3 balls, no.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Second baseman.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. 2 down.
Now batting,
So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. Pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Line towards center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on the show right after this. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Martinez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. So here's Michael Chavis now. First time up, he went down looking.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. In now to Oscar Hernandez. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. This is popped up. Dahlbeck is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in, Travis Shaw.
The first baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're up 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. In there, 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The right fielder, number 99.
Alex Verdugo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Here now is Rafael Devers, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And to score from third, the tying run. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than one hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Now batter.
Settling in now, Danny Jansen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. Oh and 1, here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. Takes a look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Ball even at 2-2. Here it comes. Hops this one up. Devers backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Next for the Blue Jays.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 2-1 Toronto. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored of base. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get up.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. In now, Michael Chavis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit down the line at first. Shaw has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now batting, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Marcus Walden enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Shot toward right center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now the pitch. Rendell Grichuk is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Rendell Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the 2nd strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the belt, kicks and deals. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Verdugo, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Arroyo's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at 3rd now.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Verdugo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 4-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way, and this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Arroyo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to third. Panic is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Up next is Danny Jansen, who went deep last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Hit sharply on the ground. Arroyo brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Number 99.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Panic's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now in the box, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Fouled away. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that run.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And he fouls this one off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Number 74 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 74.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So coming to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That's the exact definition of hitting a ball where it's pitched. What I love is he didn't cheat to anything. He let that fastball get deep, and he drove it right out of the yard.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw.
Number 6.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's a pop-up now. And the ball is dropped. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Joe Panic. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. He swings and grounds it to short. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. Jonathan Davis will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now playing third base.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Biggio ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Toronto Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tanner Roark is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tanner Roark. The loss goes to Nathan Eovaldi. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.